it's recording. You start whenever you want. I'm not going to give you a countdown. Go.
I don't need your countdown. Andre, give me a countdown.
Why should I?
Damn you people. All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're listening to this. Welcome to another episode, a fascinating episode of the Going Dark podcast. I am your host with the most, Cole, joined by my lovely producer, Ray. Ray, how are you?
Terrible as always, Cole. There's never a change in life. Life never changes, and it never gets any better. Always remember that.
War never changes.
This is also
War
true.
as hell. Yeah, well, it's funny because last week I was like mad at you, and this week you're mad at me. So, how perfect is that?
It's always just perfectly balanced as all things should be. We also have Andre on.
I'm back in Utah, and I upgraded my computer.
Hell
Nice.
yeah! What did you do to it?
Oh, I swapped out some RAM sticks to be the same speed, because I have 32 gigs of RAM, but some of them were running at 3200 megahertz, and the others were running at just 3000 megahertz, and I'm just like, ew.
God,
But is it
it must
RGB
be
though?
terrible.
I also got a new
nice.
clickety-clackety keyboard.
Mechanical
Beautiful.
master race.
So are you gonna program your keyboards to make an anime girl moan every time you click?
I mean, I'm sure I could do that, but right now it just does fancy colors whenever I click keys.
Nice. How is the spooky stickers coming along?
It's going pretty well. We released our holographic like yesterday or the day before. We got a new printer because the old printer was a piece of trash. And if I dip early, it's because I have to go help with production.
Sounds
Nice.
great. And Cole, who do we have on today?
We have the head honchos from the Meme Team 6. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
No, you can go first.
Hello, I'm Noah. I go by Red Leader, but you can call me Noah. I don't really care. Or you can call me whatever you want. You can
Can I
me
call you
something
tomorrow?
obscene.
What's
You
your
don't-
what's your preferred nickname that's not Red Leader?
Just Noah. It's fine.
Daddy. Okay, cool.
That works.
And I see that Noah likes to rock the flannel, or not the flannel, the floral shirt while airsofting as well.
Yeah, that's kind of a team thing.
Very nice, very nice.
And then I'm joined by my partner in crime. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's going on, guys? I'm Dalton. I also go by Big Iron. I've been called much worse, so just anything in between one of those two things I'll probably be happy with, so just surprise me. I don't care.
Can I ask what you have on your hip?
It is usually my much beloved Swit modified Desert Deagle that I love and cherish every single night.
A nice
Ooh.
big
So would you
iron.
say
Either
that? Would you say that you have a big iron on your hip?
I either have that on my hip or your mom on speed dial, so one
Oh
of the two.
shit! Oh shit! What up? Oh man, these guys are great already. So yeah, I remember. I think Red Leader. Are you the head of this operation of the Meme Team 6?
We don't really have like a head. We just kind of we have like the founding four. So myself, Big Iron, Gold Leader, and Lead Farmer kind of all jointly run the show. I just kind of talk to people. You know, I hit up teams and search for events and kind of try to communicate with all the local people I can.
Nice.
We all kind of have our own special roles. Like Noah said, he handles a lot of the reaching out to people, and he helps me on social media a lot. And then he helps with like organizing events. Like we go to Milsims, he's like, you talking to the event organizers, team leads, all that good stuff, getting the inside scoop for the rest of the team.
I seem to have a good knack for just working us into really cool shit.
He is.
So
He gets us behind enemy lines before we're even on the AO. So you know what I mean.
Perfect.
I I kind of do most of the video editing and social media stuff. Obviously, everyone has their own kind of personal pages, but a lot of the main account stuff and SEO and marketing and video editing, that's all me. Gold Leader he's currently on deployment right now, but he'll be getting home pretty soon, and he is going to head up our merch and stuff. We have big plans for patches and stickers
hell yeah.
and all kinds of fun stuff.
That's tight.
Hit us up for
If you need
stickers.
if you need stickers, I know a guy.
Oh, okay, fantastic. I know a guy and his name's Noah, but I don't know if he
That's
knows
me.
anything about stickers. And
I know they stick.
then Lead Farmer or Trent, he's kind of like our meme R&D. He's always watching Airsoft and trying to figure out the next thing we can do. And then we have a bunch of video ideas planned. He's going to be kind of like our main screen, on-screen personality. So.
He's the skit man of sorts.
Yeah, he's basically our own personal Robin Williams. The man is a bundle of energy. He's fantastic.
man.
So
Have you ever listened to any
He was-
Robin Williams stand-up?
I have actually, but
It
more
is-
importantly, have you seen him in the movie Popeye?
I have not.
It's,
Yeah, I don't think
it's
I have either.
terrifying.
It's
It's
terrifying.
That
Look
is a
up
memory.
live action Popeye the Sailor Man, and you will
Don't
have
do
nightmares.
that. It's
So where is Gold Team Leader on deployment right now, and what branch?
He is in the National Guard, and he is in.
He's in
Texas
the
right
wild
now.
world of Texas.
Ah, nice. Very nice. Our very own Jaden, who's one of our co-hosts who wasn't able to make it tonight due to family connections, is also in the National Guard. So, yeah. National Guard family here, I guess.
That's it.
So why couldn't Lead Farmer come on? Or is he too cool for us?
He's too cool for us. There's a lot of
Yeah.
times when even we're like, man, where'd that boy be? You know? I'm like,
Oh man.
send out
And
the
you know-
bat signal. We got search parties going. His mom hasn't seen him. We don't know.
He's probably in the basement.
He does not have a basement that I'm aware of, but he could be busy building one, and that's why he's not on.
That was understandable. And I really do feel like you guys are jipping us out because you did not have Malibu come on, so.
all right,
Yeah, you
Cole.
know.
Chill out.
Oh, man. You know, the only time we could ever possibly get a female on this show, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that is
My goodness.
completely true. Let's be honest here. How many?
Noah has
how
some
many women
lipstick
play?
he can put on if that helps anything. But
I think it would help Cole, personally.
A step in the right direction.
Yeah.
My goodness, you guys. Well, where are you guys based at? Where are you guys from?
Middle Tennessee.
Tennessee, nice.
Yes.
I wouldn't. I was in North Carolina, so I don't know much about Tennessee actually.
Tennessee, just think of Tennessee as a wide boy state. Like you could go for 10, 13 hours and just driving left to right or right to left.
Yeah.
Middle
north to
Tennessee
south
is
is like an
basically
hour.
like East and West Tennessee. Like West Tennessee basically has Memphis and the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. East Tennessee has Knoxville and a bunch of people who obsess over the color orange. And then Middle Tennessee is basically where anyone who graduated high school lives. We also have Nashville. So that's kind of how you divvy it all up, basically.
High
guys have
schoolers in
like
Nashville in the
countries?
center. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Or recent graduates.
Nice,
So-
guys. You really at the top of the food chain right there.
I believe
Let's give a round of applause for these guys for graduating high school.
Thank you.
It's a big deal where we come from.
Yeah.
Well, Ray and I may have come close to not graduating, but we did it.
The
right,
fuck?
Ray?
I
listen,
could have
there's-
graduated early. What are you talking about?
There's nothing wrong with GEDs. They're easier to spell than diplomas anyway. So
How do you
That
spell
is so
GED?
You're not wrong.
Cole, you're not helping our case.
the Raymeister is telling us you guys are all out of Utah. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
I'm the only one who is actually from Utah, but
Yeah.
We're all transplants, aside
everybody
from
but
Cole.
me.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Cole is
2021. I don't judge trans, gay, whatever. It's fine.
At least you're not from Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We, would,
People
we wouldn't
even
have been
from
on if
Ohio?
that was the case.
what? I have no idea where where that ended up. What?
Yeah,
So-
I don't know. Well, I only know a couple people from the Midwest, and that's the boys from Task Force. Besides that, I don't think anybody exists out there.
I'm convinced they're the only people who actually live in Kansas. Period.
Basically,
might be.
yeah.
No, I know one other person that lives in Kansas.
Who?
Okay, they might work for Task Force as like a decoy
They-
then.
Honest
Is
to
it
God, they
Dorothy?
might.
Who? Andy Reid and the
It's
rest
probably
of the
just
Kansas
like
City
two
Chiefs?
dudes in a trench coat.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that.
That's a
Imagine.
good band name.
Yeah, and the man in the trench coat is nasty.
Yeah.
So, I guess this kind of leads us to, well, we want to talk about you guys. You know, how about you guys give us your MCU origin story, like you promised me?
Wait,
No,
what?
you want me to handle that, or you want to go?
No,
And if there's no diversity in the story, I'm gonna give it 1 star. This is
Okay,
2021.
so-
We need to have all races, all genders, everything like that.
All right, let me edit it just a little bit, and then just throw in some keywords of different races and religions and
Perfect.
astrology signs. and
One
we
of the
should be good to
characters
go.
must be gay. Has to at
That's
least
fine.
be gay.
Has to.
Well, yeah, that's the director's cut, the Snyder cut version. But so basically, all of us have, from one point or another, we went to school with each other, we work with each other. Noah and I have known each other since freshman year of high school. We've been best friends ever since then.
Nice.
Austin, our gold leader, him and Noah met during high school at their first job, and then I kind of met Austin later as a result of them being friends. Trent and Noah and I became really close because I was in high school. I was a teacher's aide for a Photoshop class, and the two of them had the misfortune of sitting next to me, which was basically like the entire semester. I was like, okay, so this is what the lesson is, but this is what this is what I'm actually going to show you how to do today. And so the three of us became really close there. A couple of our other members, I've known for longer. We know from work or other mutual friends, and it's just kind of become a natural evolution of people wanting to play airsoft and getting into the sport, and we all kind of grow and grow and grow. But the main four of us, Lead Farmer, Gold Leader, Red Leader, and myself, the Big Iron, like we were kind of the ones that, I don't know, like the tail end of 2019, Austin and Noah were wanting to get more serious about kind of like, hey, we should make this a team. We should have a YouTube channel, maybe some Instagram, maybe an OnlyFans. Who knows? Let's just see where the road takes us, right?
Wait, you
And
guys also
that's
have an
also kind of
OnlyFans?
when Noah and I just,
legit OnlyFans.
yeah, we do. There's nothing on there yet, sadly, but we're working on it.
We need to get started on ours too.
Noah and I, after high school, there's a couple years where we just didn't talk as much. It's just one of those things, how friends go their own ways for a little while, but we
I actually
reconnected.
hate him.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. This is the first time we've actually spoken in 3 months, so
Impressive.
yeah. So I was just kind of reconnected with him, and then I met Austin, and of course I already knew Trent, and they were getting back into kind of taking the airsoft thing more seriously. I had been wanting to get into it for a long time, and so the team was just kind of naturally forming as I came back into the group, and it just kind of happened. And they had already come up with the idea for Meme Team 6, which is genius. And Noah said, like, dude, somehow it's just not taken. I don't know how, but it's a free game, my guy. So
It's free real
we
estate.
went with it. I designed our logo, which is the the little hand fingy thing, and then it's just kind of been nonstop from there. We started the page and a lot of our YouTube stuff early 2020, and it's kind of just been naturally growing ever since. That's pretty much it. So
Yeah, that
Dope.
actually sounds really good. So you guys got pretty big, pretty fast, actually.
yeah, my background is in marketing, and I work in video and photo production and stuff, and so
Perfection.
I was able to. Now I'm not saying I'm fucking Gary V or anybody
Yeah,
crazy, but
But you have the background experience to know what you're
Sure.
doing.
I helped everyone set up their pages. Of course, I designed a lot of the art that we used for all the pages, and then having everyone, like, it helps that we all have money. We all have really good jobs. Like, we're not millionaires, obviously, but like we can throw money at good GoPros, good equipment, good guns, So we're all able to have GoPros to record good footage, and that helped me start editing stuff.
Hey Ray, do we want to start paying this guy to do our social media?
With
if I
what
had
money?
any spare
Yeah, seriously.
time,
I guess so.
Well, I barely have enough time to do hours, but yeah, it helped. And then all the other guys on the team are super great, and I've taught them a lot, and they help me do I could not do all the stuff on the daily with them. Like, all of us know how to use Photoshop. All of us are cranking out memes in little sweatshop every day. So all the stuff that goes up on the main account comes from any one of us. We're all super creative people, and it just kind of helps the whole process go along super smooth.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Wow, you guys have a pretty decent operation going on, you know?
It's
Yeah.
it's not bad. The only thing we're missing is an official LLC.
I mean, that wouldn't be
So-
too difficult to get, would it?
So, but
Yeah.
We even occasionally go out on the field and shoot people.
yeah, that's true.
Really?
We don't get to play as much as we want to, because like I was saying earlier,
We feel that.
like I work on Saturdays. I work Tuesday through Saturday, and so I'm only allowed to take off so many Saturdays a year, and so I have to be very choosy with our outdoor field is only open on Fridays and Saturdays. So
That sounds
our
awful.
indoor field is
Yeah,
open
that kinda
Saturday,
sucks.
Sunday. Noah, you work a lot on Saturday. Austin is obviously away right now. He's in another state. So Trent's the only free agent where he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go out and play today. And a lot of us don't have that luxury, unfortunately. So
Dude, I feel it. Cole feels that. I feel that. We all.
See, that's
Andre
the thing.
I
feels a
feel
little
it.
less.
I work like every other weekend, which kind of sucks because the weekends that I am working are when the events are.
You can either
That
be a
does suck.
kid with unlimited time and enough money for like a Crossman Springer pistol, or an adult with money to buy whatever you want and no time to play. So
God, you're so right.
I'm looking at my wall of airsoft guns, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Or you know what else you can
Yeah.
do? You can be an adult with a full-time job and then piss all your money away and not have time to go or money to go airsofting.
yeah, that's.
Or that.
But boy, my wall sure does look good with all the stuff on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I'm gonna
Or
be
you can
sad
just-
when I have to take all this down whenever I have to move in the future.
That's gonna be a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
bitch.
Well, you're getting married too, so
So
Just getting a bigger wall.
So what was your guys' inspiration for starting the podcast? Did you have any like?
Well, it's kind of the same concept as you guys, and it just happened. So, like, openly, I am a Mormon, yes. So I did the mission thing. I knocked on doors for 2 years in Texas and the rest of the South, and got yelled at. You know
you got
Did you
gun
get a free
pointed at.
bicycle
I'm
out of
pretty
it?
sure.
how it happens. No, I never got a gun pointed at me.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's someone else.
Luckily, but I did was in somebody's house and somebody got shot outside. Welcome to South
Oh, wow.
Jackson. But after that, I came back and I was like, I need to get back into airsofting. So my buddy Jaden and I went out to this like big op called Border Wars, which was a smashing success.
Yeah, it's a
And then-
local op that we have out here. It's pretty big for the local area. A lot of people like from northern
Southern
Utah,
Utah,
and
Southern Nevada, lots of
Yeah.
guys from Vegas, people from up north. But
Yeah, it's a
and-
decent sized event.
Yeah, and I just thought, oh, I love podcasts. I'd love to do one. And Ray knows tech, and I don't know shit about tech. Ray,
As
you
we
wanna
saw
do a
before the show.
podcast?
Yep. He asked me to help him do a podcast, and I said sure. And
Well, so
now
was
we're
he
here.
Mormon or Amish? If he's not good at tech, what was?
I would assume he's a little bit more Amish, to be fair, but he can't grow that kind of beard, so that's why he's still Mormon.
So maybe like a Mennonite, maybe.
Yeah, I think. Yep, you're right on the money.
Yeah, exactly. As a, yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
Yep.
Not really.
I'm an agnostic. I don't know what is real or not. We'll leave it up to when I die.
There you go. Remain ignorant the rest of your life.
I'm fine with that.
Anyway, this is getting too deep, man. I don't want to talk religion on this show. I just wanted to talk about like degenerate weeb shit. Are you guys weebs?
No,
Go ahead.
I
The
don't
only-
think so.
Do you want to be?
Oh my god.
The only anime that Noah and I watch is King of the Hill, which is basically
Yeah.
just Texas anime.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
guess
count
you're-
Corey in
that's
the House
right.
or SpongeBob.
Well, do you watch Futurama at least?
I watched the shit out of some Futurama
Yes.
for sure.
I fucking love that show.
Not a huge fan of it.
What?
You're
You
trash.
of all
I did.
people.
I did.
I mean, I know
watch-
I'm trash.
That's true.
I did
I
watch a
don't
lot
think
of
I want to
Samurai
live on this
Jack.
planet anymore.
Samurai Jack ain't anime, but it is fucking good.
It is good.
Yeah, I know it's not considered the ooey wooey senpai anime, but it's pretty not bad. Does
It's pretty
Yu-Gi-Oh
not bad.
count?
Yu-Gi-Oh does count, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Dragon Ball Z counts, kind of, sort of, I think.
Pokemon count.
You know you're at a good Mexican
Yep.
restaurant when they serve you with Dragon Ball Z plates.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Run that? What? Explain?
Never mind, it was a meme I saw.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways,
would-
all right.
we're probably
let's
what
talk
you guys
about
would call-
airsoft shit.
Sure, absolutely. Airsoft.
All right,
I've heard of that.
Red Leader, what's your kit? What are you running right now? What you rocking?
Oh! All right. So, typically, clothing-wise, I just kind of run whatever. I'm kind of shorts guy. If it's above 50 degrees, I'm probably wearing shorts on the field, and then
Plus
Don't you guys have
dexterity.
chiggers back there?
yeah,
What'd
but
you call him?
yeah, hey ho, hey yo.
My goodness.
This isn't live, right?
Nah.
As shorts guy living in Tennessee, my legs have just adapted to critters, I guess you would call them. And then shirt wise, obviously a Hawaiian shirt or some type of nice combat shirt typically. And then my helmet is just a cheapo Amazon whatever color I feel like I want to wear that day. And then of course that carries my GoPro. I have a external battery bank that feeds the GoPro, so I'm not having to worry about swapping batteries. So I can just basically my battery bank will give me roughly like 15 hours of power, and then my SD card will give me just as much, if not more, recording space. So that's pretty much fire and forget there. And then I use an
You're gonna have to
X-Fog.
send me that setup.
I will, yeah. Soon I'm gonna actually make a pretty good gram post about it, so keep an eye out for that.
Sweet.
And then I run an X-Fog, which if you guys don't know, shout out to X-Fog, it's like a little laptop fan that's enclosed, and then it has hoses, these little tiny air lines that you would put inside your goggles, and it keeps you from fogging. Like literally no matter what, I've never had fog using an X-Fog, and it's just magic.
Wow.
I need to consider something.
I've seen somebody do something like that. He had like the like the Mandalorian face shield helmet thing on
Yeah.
e-bike, but he rigged a computer fan inside of it.
Yes, very
And ran
very
off.
similar setup.
Yeah, ran the same. Yeah, pretty much the same idea. And I was like, man, that's so genius.
And then as far as my plate carrier or chest rig goes, summertime I'm running a chest rig. One Tigris makes probably my favorite chest rig. It accepts placards, so if I'm running an M4, throw an M4 placard on there, SMG placard, whatever. And then my plate carrier is a shellback tactical Banshee that I have Gold Leader and I modified it to accept placards, because placards are the best thing ever, right? You make them mission specific, whatever you need to do. And so that's my plate carrier, and it's got a little backpack molly woven onto the back, so I can carry speed loaders, snackage, whatever I need. And then my battle belt is a two-piece Ronin tactical belt. I think it's like the Shunto belt or whatever. And it's fully kitted out with S-Tac and Safari Land and all kinds of over-the-top Gucci shit. And then I switch out primaries a lot. I've got several different M4s. I've got a KWA Ronin, a KWA SR7, a KWA KM4. I've got a G&G Magpul edition that I use a lot. And I've got some MP5s that I like to use. And then I recently just picked up a saw. So I'm looking to HPA the saw, and then that will
Yes.
probably kind of become my main. And then, so head to toe, that's my loadout. And then I guess I'll let Dalton get into what he's running.
All right, so I got some of those plastic mesh goggles, and then a
Ooh.
Crossman CO2 pistol.
Sick, sick.
And then I wear ACU Crocs.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so
Do you wear your college
My
hoodie
man.
too?
I do. So like
Is
the
that-
Hawaiian
What do you
Go ahead,
rent?
I'm
What's
sorry.
your usual rental? Nah,
the rental, whatever's cheapest, whatever my mom will pay for.
When's your tactical?
So, helmet setup is kind of similar to Noah's, same thing, just the Jeff Bezos special, whatever color team we're playing on. I just recently set up a pretty similar battery setup. Mine is smaller, so I get 5 less hours than Noah. So for those times when we're playing for 15 hours straight, he can go 5 more than me, but that's all right. So we both run a GoPro Hero 7 Black, and so that we just have it hardwired to a battery. I have an X-Fog as well. I'm at the point with these X-Fogs because both of us, I'm a bigger dude, so I'm just fogging all the time. You know what I mean? Like, my
Yeah.
goggles are fogged just when I take them out in the morning to get ready to play. They're just pre-fogged, I guess. I don't know. And it's at the point where I would rather play without a gun than without X-Fog. Like, it's that much of a help. Yeah, it's game-changing. And they're not really expensive. They're super light. You don't ever notice they're on. They run for, 10 or 11 hours, Noah, on a single charge?
Yeah,
Just plug 'em in USB.
they say that you get 8 hours per charge, but I've
Okay.
smoked that. Like I've gotten 10 to 12 easy.
It's
Ooh,
another
I'm
thing.
gonna
that's
need to
just,
find one of those.
Yeah, they sell them on. What do they just start selling them on Evike or what was it?
E-Bike, they just put them up on E-Bike. They directly sell them on their website, and Amazon has them as well now.
Yeah,
So they're kind of getting up there.
it's just EX Fog, and then you can sell. They get a kit. The unit has Velcro built in the back of it, so it's ready to go on a helmet or. They even sell hats, like a baseball cap that has Velcro on the back of it, and you can just run that if you're super lightweight, or you can just duct tape it to your head if you're super
Yeah.
lightweight. Whatever works.
I mean, the duct taping to the head seems quite genius.
As long as it's camo
Yeah.
duct tape, it's still tactical, so it doesn't matter.
Plus 2
Even if
speed
it's
stat.
ACU?
So then just standard goggle and then any kind of generic basic bitch mask. Plate carrier, I also run an S-Tac Banshee. I'm looking into getting a chest rig or something similar to Noah's that he runs, or maybe just a carrier that's not as much. The Banshee's great, but it's just, there's a lot going on, and it's just a little cumbersome sometimes for those summer games. So then I've got S-Tac panels on it, set it for triple M4 pouches. My battle belt is just like a Condor poor boy battle belt, but on it
You
I've
don't
got
hate no Condor.
Safariland QD system, so I can swap out pistols. I have a John Wick 2011 high kappa, and then I also have my Deeg that I was telling you about, my baby, my staple weapon, so I can switch out pistols when I need to, and then I've got S-Tag, M4, and pistol pouches on my left. And I actually just got, you guys are the first people outside of the team that's hearing this, but we got, I ordered electronic, noise activated Fortnite grenades that you can throw through the bombs
Yes.
from
Oh my
Fortnite.
gosh. Please
And-
post a video of that.
And I will. And I'm getting ready to start using them on the field alongside our actual grenades we use. Because, I mean, if you're in a room and then all of a sudden a disco ball grenade comes in your room and starts playing, funk music, you're still going to look at it. And obviously that doesn't count as out. But when I bust in the room with my Deagle Juan, and go get a little bit, like that, then you're going to be out. So it'll be great. So looking forward to that. I'm trying to figure out a way to put it on my kit, either the belt or at my butt or something, on the plate carrier, whatever works.
Whoever's
So-
most comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll usually run a Hawaiian shirt with Noah. That's kind of like our team thing, like he said. Or in the fall we run flannel or something. Then as far as guns go, I'm not quite as armory level kitted out as Noah is, but I have a T6 Ronin that I just bought. It's literally stock. It has the tube extender for a bigger battery, and that's it. That's fancy in my opinion. But my baby that I just got done pimping out is I had a Crytek SPR Mark II, and I completely converted it to a DMR. I got a 15-inch handguard, super long inner barrel, max hop-up unit. I put a gate Aster in it, so I can cancel out the full auto for DMR rules. Then it's got the Wish.com special EOTech sight with the R34, or I think it's the G34, I'm sorry, flip magnifier.
That's, I mean,
I just put a couple pictures of it on Instagram if you want to check it out. I haven't even gotten to field it yet. It's that new because we don't get to play that much. But that's pretty much it in terms of my kit. The Deagle was customized by Swit. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but it cost almost as much as a Crytek new with all the stuff that's done to it. It shoots right at or over 400 FPS depending on how spicy the gas is in it. So,
damn, all right.
So that's it for me.
I mean,
we all run. Noah, you would probably agree, but all of us in terms of like gear, we run pretty similar stuff. I feel like.
Yeah, we pretty much run the staple brands. Condor, One Tigris, Cry, Shellback, Ronin, S-Tac. Yeah, pretty much any of your standard, like, regular airsoft gear up into the Gucci gear realm.
mm-hmm.
Big Iron, do you have a CTSV?
It's an STSV. Yes, but I do.
Ray, I think we have another friend.
Okay.
We were talking cars before this. He's talking about his Supra.
I didn't even know that. I did not even know that.
Yeah, I think I've only posted like one picture of it.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm looking for the Deagle on your Instagram, and I just find the STS, and I'm like, he must be a car guy. Must be a car guy.
I work in what you call, I guess, the collector car industry with like high-end stuff. I do marketing and photography and stuff for that, and so, but I've always been a Cadillac guy. My whole family's pretty much a GM family. So, my dad grew up. He had a Corvette, and basically, as you know, the V Series is just a 4-door vet. So that was what I've always wanted for my daily driver, and I found a great deal on that one in Atlanta, and I've loved it ever since. It's a hell of a car.
You know what they say, a CTSV, or in your case STSV, is a Corvette for people who have friends.
I've heard that. A Corvette that went to college is another term I've heard. When people ask me if it's fast, I tell them that I can gap a Mustang and have 3 other people with me as witnesses. So.
That's great. Oh man.
That makes me feel happy.
That's
unfortunately here, we don't really get to talk about anything American actually when it comes to cars.
Because we're a bunch of weebs.
Yeah, we're a bunch of weebs.
so you're not wrong.
I don't know as much about the JDM stuff. It's just I don't want to say I dislike all of it because that's not true. It's just never been my thing as my first pick. So a lot of the more obscure JDM models and stuff, I'm not as up to speed on per se, but I certainly have an appreciation for a lot of the stuff. I can't say the new trend of basically just putting Honda Civics with brat tunes, is basically what new JDM is, but it's.
Hey, don't shake a stick at that new Honda Civic. That's the meanest front-wheel drive car that you've ever seen.
Well, I just love that you can get a front-wheel drive Honda Civic with a rear spoiler on it from the factory.
Exactly. Well, the funny thing is that spoiler is functional.
Sure. Yeah, you can eat McDonald's off of it.
You can't eat McDonald's. Nah, it's funny.
Damn.
Because it tops out at like 175, which is impressive for a Civic, but the wing actually provides downforce after 120 miles an hour. So, besides that, it's just for show.
Sure.
I mean, I think they went over to the Subaru factory and just picked it up off the STI line, but it's whatever. I like
as long as they didn't grab any of the head gaskets, then they should be good.
No.
I think it still has overheating issues, or is that not a thing anymore?
No, that's not a thing.
As long as you mow your yard after 7 when the sun's going down.
Oh my goodness.
See, now I'm just talking shit. I apologize.
No, that was genuinely good. See, Cole's our resident Honda guy. I say that even though I own a Honda, but it's an Accord. But it's not a four banger, so that's the best part about it.
See, I had
It
a
has
Civic
some
in high
meat.
school, and now I have a four-wheel drive Civic, also known as a CRV.
Ah, yes. That's their maiden name.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's not fast. No,
God
not at
no,
all.
doesn't even have
Sorry.
VTEC. The only
Yeah.
good thing about Civics doesn't even have VTEC.
I gave up VTEC and I got four-wheel drive. So I mean, I don't know. Did I lose
People-
much?
People are always like, yo, we'll just wait till the VTEC kicks in. I'm like, dude, I'm already home. I'm parked, I'm in the garage waiting for that VTEC to kick in.
It's true. It's true. VTEC doesn't do anything unless your Honda has over 300 horsepower. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming from the
yeah,
Honda
you're kind of right there.
Isn't there a company called VTech that makes like the Leapfrog tablets too?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
all reading
Yeah.
tablets?
Is
But
that
it's CH,
really?
not just C.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
See, there you
It's
go.
still better than Vanos. Fucking BMWs.
So what kind of kit and stuff do you guys run when it comes to the plastic BB game? Anything fancy?
I am what's called the budget guy that looks like the engineer from Battlefield 3. So, just
Okay.
wearing a regular hat. I have, what are they called? Edge work sunglasses that I bought at work because I work in construction supplies, so I bought those. Depending on what we're doing, it's either a black t-shirt or a Hawaiian shirt like you guys. I've got a
Papa Bless.
Coyote tan Matrix tactical plate carrier, but it's not really a plate carrier. It's a vest or what. I don't fucking know. Look on my Instagram, you'll see it, or on the team's Instagram. I got my EDC carry holster that I use for my 320 at home, or when I'm not airsofting, and then my 226 when I do airsoft, because that's. they
Yeah,
work
the
in
state of
same
Utah
holster.
trusts Cole with a real gun, but that's a different story entirely.
Yeah, that's another story. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
No, we're not.
Yeah, and then I got my Specna Arms Specna Arms Edgeline M4 SBR, and that thing is the best M4 you can buy for $250. End of story.
Okay.
And then I just
Yeah.
wear a $20 pair of Walmart tan khaki pants and my $150 pair of Adidas trail running shoes. So we're on a budget,
So
yet we look somewhat tactical.
it gives you more money for patches.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all money for
Got it.
flight school. Damn, it's expensive.
I run an
What do you-
Empire EVS paintball mask. I have,
Preface: Ray is our resident speed boy.
yeah.
That's what he was telling us before the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have an EVS Empire paintball mask. I actually have the same Crytek as you. I haven't DMR'd it yet.
But he put the spring in it.
I put the spring. I put a 150 spring, and I also put a max hop up in there as well.
Okay.
It's kind of a similar build. I just don't have the length yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can still hit things because in airsoft, luckily barrel length doesn't do too much.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it will give you that little extra distance for sure, but
Wait, accuracy in airsoft? Okay.
yeah, makes your gun a little bit more accurate, a little bit more distance, but basically same thing. It's the SPR Mark II. What else do I got? That's
You've
really
got
it.
your WeTech high kappa.
I got a WeTech high kappa.
Oh,
Yeah.
and your Glock. Your Glock is cooler than the high kappa.
Yeah, and I have an AW. The ArmorWorks, like hexagonal design Glock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'm a
they're
Glock
fine.
man.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Glock man. That was actually my first gun that I bought. Oh no,
Everyone on Meme Team are Glock people, and then anytime I have an issue with my bead, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have bought a Glock. No safety.
It's okay, yours is cooler.
Yeah,
It is cooler.
It does
How?
have
I
more
tell
style
myself.
points.
yeah.
Yeah.
My
I have to hold it when I run, but that's okay.
Look, half of any hobby, especially airsoft, is looking cool.
It's true.
I thought that was
That's
100%
true.
of
That is
airsoft.
true.
I mean, okay, it's it's closer to 100%.
Just
Who cares if
LARP
you're
and hang out at the
useful on the
respawn barrel.
team as long as you look
Yeah.
cool?
Bro, check out my spirit is fast, dude. I'm so
Yeah.
Gucci.
The rest of it is just whatever I'm feeling for the day. Like I'll wear shorts. I have a long sleeve like Ranger style, like camo shirt, long sleeve camo shirt. It has
Sometimes
patches.
he's in a banana hammock.
Yep. Like it really is
Oh, yeah.
just completely just dependent on what the day is. The only thing that stays constant is the mask, and the boots I wear. I have a nice pair of 511 boots that I wear. Then there's the it ranges either from just like a regular vest, right, to a battle belt kind of setup with like maybe either like a small backpack or some sort of small like chest pack. That's kind of the main. That's kind of the main thing. I like to be a little bit more mobile, less shit just carrying me down.
Yeah, I feel
There's
that.
the speedy boy kicking in right there.
Yeah. That's
And
that's
then I
all
guess
my
as
gear.
yeah, and then as far as my kit goes, it's actually super inconsistent. I feel like I show up with something different literally every single time.
Keeps the enemy guessing.
It really does, because sometimes I'll show up with my pink helmet and cat ears, and then other times I'm just wearing like a baseball cap.
I've only seen
But
you with the helmet.
yeah, you've only seen me with the helmet, but typically, as far as if I go to like the indoor arena, it's my Elite Force MP5K. I'll bring a Glock if I really want to use a sidearm, but I don't typically actually use it because my holsters are absolute crap. I
Are
recently
you
rescued
nylon
a
holster boy?
yeah, basically because like I don't use pistols all that often, and if I do, they're actually my primary, so I just don't holster them because I'm always holding them. Um,
You
and
should
at
get
the
a,
indoor arena, it's if I'm not wearing a BDU, which typically I'm not, I'm wearing just like a short sleeve shirt because I'm that idiot, and just some like kind of casual pants. As far as like footwear goes, whatever the hell my steel toe boots from when I worked in a warehouse are.
Oh man,
Oh, wow.
your feet must love you.
Oh, they absolutely do.
As you can tell, we're very budget friendly here.
Oh yeah, we are.
Nothing wrong
Bunch
with
of
that.
broke boys.
No.
Yeah, we don't. It's not that we don't want to. It's just that first off, we don't have much money. Second off, if it works, or why change it if it works?
Yeah, and I think partly the reason why I'm so inconsistent is I'm trying to figure out what I like. I know I definitely like the MP5K when I'm at indoor fields, but as far as outdoor fields, I have no freaking idea. I mean, I just played a casual game down in Provo this past weekend with my fiance's younger brother and some of his friends. But I brought out my Space M4 that I haven't used yet, and then like an AK-74 with a freaking drum mag. I have to say I liked the M4 better, just because it was easier for me to sight down, and so for outdoor games, I might start relying on that more than, say like my ARP9s or any of the HPA M4 M16s that I have.
I definitely feel the like not sure what you like, because as someone who's just really only been playing since the beginning of 2020, after not playing since like early high school, I don't know how much money I've spent on shit that like I was just like, nah, this isn't for me. I'm gonna sell it or send it back, and it's just
That's
kid
actually
has
the
had-
position that I'm in, because I
my
started
kid has had
playing.
30 evolutions since then. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm kind of in the same boat because I started playing like late middle school, got really into it, a little bit post college, and then I left on a mission and wasn't
Mhm.
able to play airsoft for a while. And then I
Why
moved
didn't you
here to
play airsoft?
Utah, and um, I met like the airsoft store guys, and one of them, Xander, he is the bane of my wallet because every time I walk in there, I'm like, I'm just gonna like look around. I walk out with a brand new gun. That's why I have this wall of airsoft guns. But it's all because I want to try things.
It's also because he keeps getting good shit in.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, right?
That helps.
Constant. Every day is something new. It's like, oh, I have an ACR today. I'm like, oh, I want that. Oh, I got a
Yeah.
PKM today. Oh, I want that too.
I'd say the only thing that makes us even a little unique is and it's mostly Andre because me and Cole have yet to do this yet. By the way, it's running Cole,
What?
and I'll get to that in a second. The only thing that makes us kind of unique is we have access to a 3D printers, so we can make things. You know, we can make whatever we want, whatever
Yeah.
accessories we need, and all that.
So like the cat ears on my helmet, I 3D printed. I didn't 3D print the Halo pistol kit that I have on my Glock, but that's 3D printable. What other 3D printed crap do I have? I've got like small brackets here and there. I've got some like little keychain gun tag things that you would see on like Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's super useful to make like, or not really useful. It's just nice to have cool aesthetic crap.
Yeah, being
Sure.
able to produce the stuff that you want just because you can
Mhm.
is really nice.
Yeah, I've got this no stock Springer SVD that I'm trying to turn into like a post-apocalyptic looking railgun thing.
Don't you have a breech loader too?
Yes. It's not a breech loader, it's a rolling block rifle that uses
That's right.
freaking gas-filled shotgun shells, and I love that thing, and I want to bring it to some sort of indoor game because it's only like 200 FPS, and I don't have enough shells though.
And Andre and I have an idea that we're trying to work out on that, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah,
Man, shit out of it.
yeah. That's the only thing that makes us unique. So
Yeah. Ray, how are we doing on time, bud?
we're currently at 47 minutes.
47 minutes? Alright, well, anything else you guys want to talk about tonight before we let you go to bed?
Noah, you got any hot topics?
Well,
Do we? No.
I got
No.
one.
What you got?
Upcoming next month, our local field, CartCon Winter Outside Field, is putting on their first of its kind mill sim for them that they've held.
yes.
It's like a day sim or a mill sim light.
I would
it's
I would
two-
call it a chill sim.
chill sim. There you go.
I like
You're
that.
speaking my language.
Netflix sold separately.
Damn it.
And I think it's two teams, 75 people's a team. Got to be 16 or older, 18 or older.
16.
Got to get your parents' permission before going online.
Oh no.
And yeah, so then we got selected, or we brown nosed, or did some combination of the two. To that, we are going to be the Spec Ops team for one of the teams, which we were on the Chinese team, and so we have some elevated privileges that we're not going to discuss until after our video comes out. But we're looking forward to that next month. All of us are going to be recording some footage. It is going to be memes galore. We're gonna have some really cool weapons out, some really cool strategy stuff going on with the gameplay and the map.
Yes.
So just be looking forward to posts about that. We've got some other kind of gameplay stuff coming out relatively soon. Other than that, Noah.
Two quick things just to build on what you just said. And now I forgot exactly what I was gonna say.
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. So to build on the Milsim thing, so two teams, each team 75 people, and the Spec Ops unit for each team is 7 people. So a few of us meme team fellas and a couple people locally that we know who are not on the meme team but are close friends of the team. We kind of recruited them, and like Dalton said, there's a lot of things that won't truly like hit the airwaves until after the event is over, but pretty much it's gonna be a great time. We get immense privileges for the event. We pretty much got a do whatever you want to make things spicy. So that's gonna be just some next level stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, you
Yeah.
guys sound like you're gonna have a blast doing that type of stuff.
That sounds
Oh, yeah.
great.
It's been fun kind of helping the event organizers help promote it too.
Yeah, we've been working with
'cause
them pretty closely.
basically, like, one of our followers or fans or whatever you want to call them, our simps, just messaged us one day. He's like, "Hey, y'all going to that mill sim at CartCon?" And I said, "What you say, Willis?" And I looked into it, and it was on their website, hidden in like the CSS coding, you know. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, no one has any idea about this." So as soon as we locked in our spots, we talked to the guys, and they're like, "Oh, dude, absolutely help us promote it." And so we've been working kind of alongside them, helping spread the gospel, so to speak. Because we
Yeah.
want this there be more of these. 'Cause
Absolutely, yeah.
There has
we
not
want it to
been-
do well.
there's not been a lot of mill sims in Tennessee. And we could spend a whole other podcast talking about just this, but like the only one that the mill sim that we've been to, period, was the one at Brushy Mountain. And I don't know how much you guys heard about that, but it was kind of it was an episode. We talked about that some on the Task Force podcast.
It's become very infamous.
Yeah, how was that? How was the task? I haven't listened to it yet, but we love those
You should
guys.
definitely listen to it on repeat because we get zero ad revenue for that. But if there is
Perfect.
any ad revenue, I want to, So
We'll
Yeah, they
mail
just
you
on
a
our show
bill
2 weeks
at
ago,
90.
so.
yeah, the episode was a lot of fun. We all went back and listened to it, and it's long, but there's a lot of good moments in it. It's just those guys are always entertaining, whatever they do. So
Oh, for sure. We had them on last week, and dude, we had so much fun with them.
plus Austin and Trent were on there as well. So if anyone listening wants to get an idea of what those two chuckleheads are like, Task Force, that episode's a good way to get a window into their perverted minds.
Definitely gonna have to listen to that one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you guys
How
sound
was
like
being
you're-
on their show, anyways? How was that for you guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was good. Noah cried afterwards.
Yeah, we're pretty tight with them, so it just kind of felt like just hanging out with them in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I helped build their Discord. I have one digit of Nasty's mom's phone number. True story. You can ask him.
We're daddy tier Patreons on their Patreon.
Yep.
Oh man, I need to sign up just to help them out.
They send us like literal handwritten letters in the mail with patches and stuff, you know.
They
Dude,
they
that's
have
pretty
lipstick kisses
nice.
on there. I don't know whose it is, but that's okay.
That's tight,
They
dude.
So,
I think
yeah,
we might be going on their show sometime soon, and it's been like a year since we were on there, so I'm
Oh, okay.
excited.
I'll have to go back and watch the first one. Then I wasn't aware that you guys had been on.
Yeah, it
earlier,
was
so-
it was an OG before they went full time YouTube. It was
Okay.
It's an old
Cool.
episode.
I'll have to look for that one.
Yeah. Well, I think we're about ready to let you guys go. So thank you so much for coming on. Hopefully we can have you guys on again, and we'll just get the whole circle jerk of Meme Team 6 on, because that seems like it would be
Absolutely,
a lot of
we'll
fun.
bring a tarp.
Yeah,
Well,
you bet to bring a tarp and a
maybe
mop
we'll
and
have
bucket.
Maybe we'll have to come back after the CartCon event and, you know, really give the real full story on whatever fuckery we get up to.
Actually,
hell
that'd
yeah.
be tight. We should schedule that. Because
Yeah. Okay.
I'm super curious now that you guys are talking about like all these special privileges and just do whatever the fuck you can.
We'll
Yeah, what are you doing end of October?
we can tell you kind of exactly what that means off air. We'll DM like you on the old Instagram. We just we don't want any foreign spies, American spies, to figure
Yeah.
out our
Suka
our
bleu.
plans. So
Completely understandable. Don't worry. Every time we get the option, we're never American.
oh, God bless, yeah.
Well, for us, that's just what was available, so.
Well, you know what?
Where's the fun in that?
Maybe we said too much.
It's all right.
Oh man. Alrighty, well
We shouldn't
thanks.
tell 'em that we're
Thank you,
communists.
Big Iron, and thank you, Red Team Leader. You guys are kings among men. And thank you, Andre,
God
for
bless,
coming
thank
on.
all you.
I know
Yeah,
it's a
anytime.
little early for you. Ray, thank you. I know it's early again.
It's fine.
Um,
This is great.
But yeah, also thank you to our partners and friends that support the show. So thank you, Spooky Stickers, for supporting us, and we'll get some stickers. Maybe we'll send some stickers to you guys. I'm not sure. I still have yet to get them out to Task Force and Faded because I'm terrible and lazy. But yeah, maybe.
Cool.
Yes.
We'll discuss this later, but give the shit
Alright.
to me. I can send
Yes.
them out.
Okay, sounds good. And thank you to SkyRC and Hobby in St. George, Utah. So I know in November we have Border Wars 4 coming up. So anybody local listens to our show, go to Cody there, get your shit, meet us out there. And then for the last time, and this hurts me to say, but for the last time, Fast Mac Moto, thank you guys for supporting us for this long. My buddies have just sold the shop, so I'm thanking them for their support of the show over the past 7 months, 8 months. So sad to see them leave, but it was good to have them on, even at a limited capacity. So yeah, and thank you, listeners. So share it with grandma, share it with your weird uncle that touched you when you were young, and like this as a sacrifice to the YouTube algorithm gods. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Wait,
thank
this
you,
goes on
every
YouTube?
single one of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always goes on YouTube.
I was under the
Just
Wow,
the
I
audio
am so out of the loop.
Yeah, it's
It
just
goes on
audio.
Daily
don't worry
Motion
about
and Vimeo.
I am on.
Pornhub.
I am on Daily Motion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ebum's World.
I would ask for your username, but I'll just go to users, and you'll be the one person that shows up. So.
Yup, you got it.
All right, no problem.
That and the admin. I'm tight with them.
Tom from MySpace.
Yep. Exactly. Alrighty, well, thank you. Ray, end this stuff. Call your fucking hits.